Rops wants to kick things off. We heard on the analyst desk he hasn't been playing to his usual level this season, and that continues in the pistol round at least. Heavy God absolutely obliterates him with the PT-50. A bit of a ruse. IC to lead the charge. The Orpa will try and crack things open with his Glock, but here's Brokey. He's actually managing to find a couple, make it 3 headshots, Anders, and they've actually pulled it right back, 3-1.
Nobody even saw three-way crossfire. He's playing it well enough. He knows that there's someone going to shoot him in the back. Instead, it's Brokey finding his 4th kill.
Good start into the map. They're normally going to dominate and have the confidence to perform, especially on a map like Dust 2. We're going to take that long take, though, as they've got a decent spawn, taking a lot of damage en route. Inter's behind blue. Find some salvation there. Still got the new box to jump up towards short. We're going to see how that kind of changes play at a pro level. It's going to be Rain to find the first kill on Heavy God. Down he goes. Nice opening frag, and they can kind of just reset their setup now. It's going to be towards long, where Cloud9 will challenge, and it's going to be Rain with his second, finding Icy on the cross.
Yeah, they're slowing them down so much with grenades, with flashes coming out. And now they got Brokey in position. I'll just re-smoke it. He didn't quite want to swing that, but this MP9 here could be doing a lot of damage. It looked like there was a chance there. Carrigan would have waited maybe just a second longer, but a 5 versus 3. I don't think FaZe need to be moving around too much. They can just kind of dig in here and wait. And the question is there even anything that Cloud9 can do right now?
Not really, Anders. They've got no utility to speak of. They've got a Molotov and a couple of flashes. They're locked in behind. So that player holding long doors, he's more than likely to get at least one. That's all he has to do at this point when they exit. It's going to be Rain. Nice angle. That's all he had to do. That's pretty much round guaranteed, especially when he mows them down like that. AK-47 going to work. Rain with an ace, I believe. He got 2 kills.
Well, Axel just trying to get that shot with the Deagle. Not quite connecting. It is interesting to see some of the players that, again, used to have, like, you know, be pretty much on top of the world. Axel definitely being one of them. Rops as well. You know, seeing how they can adjust into CS2 a little bit more. Surely it'll happen eventually, but there are some players that have found a little bit tougher, really getting into the swing of things.
It's weird for Rops especially, like, in the first, like, 3 or 4 events in CS2, I remember saying myself and, like, different interviews and stuff like that and on desks,
he's
like,
the best player.
He's the best player in CS2 right now.
I remember that. You lied.
Apparently I lied, because, yeah, it seems like, as of late, especially since they lost Quist, it feels like he really hasn't been performing to the same level. It's difficult to quantify as to why that is, but we just talk over this eco round, Cloud9, not getting anything done here as of yet. If you're not aware, this is the new look Cloud9 roster, the debut of 3 players, especially just Axel and Boomich remain from the previous lineup.
Brokey's on for an ace himself.
Yeah, dude, he's actually kind of killing it right now, isn't he?
Oh, I feel like Axel should have given it to him. You know, it'd be a gentleman thing to do, but it's going to be Rain out on long instead to pick up that one. So nice Deagle shots coming out from Cloud9, but really not
K's. Got so much breathing room now on this FaZe side. You can see Brokey taking a few more risks. That's where he thrives. It's actually, is it Rob to the secondary orb? I assumed it was Brokey, my bad. All right, Brokey's got the secondary orb. Okay, like Just 2, one of the most viable maps for a double orb setup. Yeah,
he's giving the orb to Carrigan to take all your guns.
Yeah.
But there's a good reason for it. It does work. They did survive with 2 players on the Cloud9 side, but still, it's a first round, and they obviously need to win the rest here on the first half. So they've got to make this an 8-4 scoreline. Here on the first half, so they've got to make this an 8-4 scoreline. Otherwise, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. They probably are anyway. Rops down below will take down Boomich and escape, giggling through the smoke back on his side of the map.
Yeah, it's very well played. You can see all his protocols there, pushing halfway up middle to check suicide, see if anyone's chilling there with the AWP, confirm that no one's clearing middle, and Rops will find his second. Headshot towards Icy as well, the Orpa of Cloud9. Looking very good for a 9th round here and a financial reset. As we enter a 5 versus 2.5. Axel down to just 20 points of health. Oh, Carrigan, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a chance to be in many fights.
Dude,
but
he doesn't even take any damage from that, and Axel's waiting for that particular push. That's with the M4 versus AK as well. That's kind of crazy. He wins that duel.
It's very well played. Heavy God and Inters, 2 versus 5 again. Just nothing about this seems winnable at the moment. The real risk here would be Carrigan sort of going down and then opening up into a 2-on-4, but again, it's
okay. The chances Carrigan's had the frag when they've pushed 2 players up short, he hit those 2 bangers.
Yeah.
Now he's had key duels towards long and bottom and middle as well with great timings. He's nailed all of his shots. He has delivered every opportunity he's had so far, and he is playing a very smart spot at this stage. You won't see many CTs ever in T-spawn. It's actually going to yield a frag by the looks of things as well. This is wild from Carrigan. Oh.
Wait until time runs out. Make it.
Oh,
He's
yeah, hate
go
to
for
see it. It was so well played, and maybe he'll convert it. He was just protecting the AWP. Oh, he just pulls the trigger at the wrong time, and they're going to take the AWP into being aggressive at the start. They've conditioned them to be worried of lower B. Yeah, so this is the final round of the first half, ladies and gents. Do not adjust your sets. It is 10-1 in favor of FaZe on their opponent's pick of just 2.
With Brokey and Rain still getting about half the kills that have actually happened. Like, they've got so many.
Dude, they've been absolutely
Rain has
walloping them.
Yeah, Rain has 18, which is the same as Carrigan, Frozen, and Robs combined. So, just to say,
Rain normally knows to show up in the big games on the stage. Like normally, group stage is a little bit quieter.
Yeah, he wants a crowd, you know.
A few anomalies here.
Well, this is a nice start. Good job. Headshot from Icy in the middle takes down Brokey. It's got to start somewhere, right? Even if the map's probably impossible to recover, just try and get some of the individuals a little bit fired up, and don't let FaZe walk out of this map just laughing their way into the second on Inferno, which, by the way, is in FaZe's map pick as well. This is Cloud9 that picked the map. So,
well, looking good for 10-2. Not a done deal by any stretch, but let's see what they can do with it. Now, this is what you want. You want pressure from short and long end.
Yes.
You want to make sure they're overworked. Like, they have to be mindful of both positions. They need to be active, so that flash will enable a swing, but you can see that it's overwhelmed on the bomb site, and it's going to be a nice finish. I would have loved more of these to kick things off. They did get the AWP pick at the start. Certainly is beneficial to thinning out the defense, but it looks like at least we have a game on our hands. So one round, it's definitely GG. 10-2, however, win the pistol, find some momentum yourself. You probably won't be winning the game, but you can make it a lot more competitive.
yeah, I think a map like Dust it can invite the kind of crazy comebacks at times if you really lock it down. But obviously, we need to see that before we can even really start entertaining that question here. Nice shot from Heavy God and Icy. Look at the last kill of the half. So brilliant start here for FaZe. They love a team for the first 10 rounds in a row. Like what
everyone's nailing their shots.
Yeah.
Like every duel we've seen, it seems to be going in one direction only. And we'll see if Cloud9 can pick up a much-needed pistol. It goes without saying this has to be a win. We'll say it anyway.
Yes. Axal will land the first shot here. I said this was going to be his comeback game. We're a little bit away from that at the moment, but, you know, it's a start. They decide they don't really want to go out long. And that's probably a good move for FaZe. If they had, there would have been 3 people waiting for them. And it's kind of hard. There's a huge choke point, obviously. And in a pistol round, you don't have all the grenades to get rid of that corner. So now they're backed up on short instead. There is an HE here on Icy. See if he can find the timing for it. I think it lands a little bit behind them, so not necessarily the grenade making the difference here. Oh, Axal again. That was a fadeaway shot. He's looking for one more here, but it'll be Boomich to find the head. But the bomb is planted. Frozen on his own here. He's going to try and see if he can defend the bomb site. It is highly unlikely. So he had to get the ace with the Glock, and that's not going to happen. Axal with 3 kills instead. But the bomb plant for FaZe is not half bad. I must say, that little interview that we got with Frozen just coming into it here was very cool. I enjoy that, like him seeing him, like, you know, another person frag movie wanting that. I have a similar memory once. I had
money will be very tight, as you can see, for Cloud9. $50, $50, $100, $450,
yeah,
$1,300. So kind of another must-win sort of situation. You'll have $1,400 loss bonus if you give this one up.
I think it's fun, though, to see FaZe be a little bit creative with the economy. Because
it's exactly that's how you play it by the book. We don't see it too often, actually, and they're playing it by the book.
Here we go. Running right through the flames. Brokey trying to close the distance against Inters. He's going to be able to get the kill. And that should open it up. It's just Heavy God alone on the bomb side, and they surely know that. I say just, but what a headshot. What a spray down. 3 kills for Heavy God. Ready to battle on with the USP. He gets another dink. He almost could have had that one. But I think Frozen with the AK on the other side, maybe just a little bit too much. A 2 versus 3. And the bomb at least is going to get planted here, but through the smoke. It's Axal to find Carrigan. Frozen. What a shock it would be to Cloud9 if he wins this one.
Certainly capable. Been a while since we had one of those massive Frozen clutches, but this one's setting itself up quite nicely. Again, if you can just bring it down to a 2v1, 1v1, just keep them real modest. It's absolutely fine with the loss bonus accumulating, the bomb going down. That's fine. The fact he gets one and just keeps them on their toes here. Nice work from Cloud9. Disciplined retake there. And we said it was a must-win round, and they managed to convert it, no problem. A little bit tight on the defuse. They did have a kit there available, but it was absolutely fine either way. And here we go. Saying what a great play, but yeah, like if we're looking like how he could have done better there or just survived, yeah, playing inside the double doors might have been more beneficial. But got ran down with the pistols, and that's a huge round. You can see how it's affected the economy. We're saying they were just building into that. Rain pushing through the smoke. Finds Boomich early on. Lots of control now for FaZe. This is the nightmare with CT. You have to start reacting. If you lose long so early on, you need to reclaim territory. That's what they're trying to do towards short. They cannot afford to be pincered here. You've got Robs holding up a B. A very common reaction would be to push the tunnels as well. But they're just biding their time here, bleeding out those CT resources, making sure when they do make their final commitment, they've applied enough pressure across the map that they've expended the majority of the CT utility here. It looks to be a long take eventually. 3 players there. Robs will sacrifice control of upper B, feeling like he's shown some presence, and they're not exactly sure it's going to be an A finish here. You can see they've got 3 players to the B side of the map, because the only round FaZe have got so far is that mid-to-B split. Oh, massive Molotov as well. You can see we've got 1 player defending the entirety of the A bomb site for 5-7. It's going to be Icy actually pulling 1 back. That's not bad at all. That was towards middle.
Yeah, but the problem is still this 1-5-7 here for Axile. It's going to be very hard to make this work. Carrigan ready for the turnaround here, but he won't get shut down. Nice shot from Icy. That's not necessarily that easy to pull off. 2 versus 3. There is going to be a bomb plant, if nothing else, here for FaZe. There is a kit on Icy as well and a smoke, so if they get onto the bomb site, they should have a really, really good shot at doing this. And they're pushing 2 people out long. Brokey, though, is what they're going to be running into. He doesn't really seem ready for it. The flash, though, and the spray looks good, and it's going to be Rain going down last. Icy having a beautiful round here. Slow start for him and everybody else really on Cloud9, but 14 kills.
Dude, that was going so well for FaZe. They get the opening kill, all that long control.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for the reaction to come through. Never really got it. Icy started finding some picks, forced their hand. And yeah, the synergy doesn't really come through. Like even with Carrigan, a 10-2 deficit in the first half. Money's still good after winning the partial buy. The FaZe, bear in mind, they wanted like single AK and a few pistols. So they got plenty of money, but no Brokey. Icy starting to come to life, starting to show his value here. 15 kills. Top of the board.
What an experience. FaZe they can't play an easy game. Doesn't matter if they start well or bad, like they're going to find a way to make it interesting. And we appreciate that. It does make it a lot more fun to cover their games, but I'm sure it's maybe a bit stressful for them. Just knowing you have to struggle at some point in every best of 3. Icy in the middle just deletes Carrigan. I don't think he even saw what was happening there. 5 versus 3 all of a sudden, and it's getting very interesting. We were ready to move on. We were like, what?
No, this is going to be a good game now. They chose this map for a reason. Didn't really get going to the level they would like in that the first half, I should say. But we'll see if they can fend off little B split here. What a smoke, well read. They've absolutely owned them. You can't just all go for the window. You'll get mowed down.
Trying to make the way through. The timing's actually a little bit good there. Heavy God was just looking away, I think, as Robs came through the smoke, so there was a chance there to make it through. Still is a 2-on-3. 35 seconds. Rops and Rain. With Rain playing the way that he is right now, that's got to be considered a big problem. I think it's Boomich trying to push Rain here in upper dark, and he just goes for it. Reads it so well. Boomich gets deleted. Some trouble coming the way of Cloud9. Smoke, he's just going to push in front of it. I might just wait inside of it. Rops on the other side to call the information, to pull it out when Rain needs. So there's a headshot, and now it's just Icy pushing with the AWP. He's going to get the shot, but Rops has mind-gamed him on this one. Oh, actually, he's not! I can't believe it, Rops! He wins that 9 out of 10 times, but Icy pulls it back instead.
If he just didn't peek, I think he wins.
Yeah, 100%.
He actually didn't have the read. The Robson made it out now, and even with the plant and the loss bonus accumulating.
Here we go.
Taking another one. An eco, that is, and we're just going to be rushing B, boys. In we go.
I love it. This can absolutely work. I mean, it's famous for a reason. Inter's trying to turn around for the flashbangs. He does get one, but is immediately traded out. Icy up in the window. Very important shot there just to thin them out before they try and plant the bomb. Nice shot from Rain in the middle. 3 versus 3. And they shall get the bomb at the very least here.
Oh, no, Robs.
Yeah, take it easy. Oh, he's still going to be able to catch it. Axile kind of caught sleeping there.
I think that's getting CS2'd when you get that sort of bug and you're trying to jump up, but it actually might have helped him out in terms of the timings.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow. This could be full map point for FaZe. Rob steals one away with the Mac 10 after fumbling a couple of the jumps up. See whether they can retake the bomb site. Icy's been playing unbelievably well. He's had to sneak through the smoke. Time is ticking away here. The bomb going at some pace. Icy needs to make his move now, but looks like they won't be converting this one. That's the kill that matters. And that alleviates a lot of pressure for FaZe. They win with the pistol.
Ready for that. Worked out brilliantly. They've got 2 chances here, FaZe, to end what they started. They've been playing a great Dust too, but obviously on the T side here, it's been a real struggle to find the remaining rounds.
It's a massive nade.
Devastating grenade, yeah, you're right.
Nails frozen. Rocks his bow. I can see they've actually pretty desperate times here for Cloud9. There's been so many close rounds that have been clutched out. They've got 3 MP9s at map points here. Like, if ever there was a chance to close out a game for FaZe, this would be a good enough for much more than this. Problem is, Icy's got his AWP, enters. He hasn't got a bomb site anymore. He's left B wide open after being dropped by the AWP, and that should be enough for GG. We'll see.
Yeah.
Heavy God, if Carrigan checks him, it's all over. And he does. Well done to the in-game leader. It's going to be Carrigan pretty much confirming the victory here. They've got 1 player at least towards long. Frame going down doesn't matter too much. They're so far removed. It's map point. Icy towards shore. I can't even build you a concept of how they win this one, Anders. It's going to be just a formality at this point. Maybe padding some stats because unless FaZe throw it, which is getting there, that's the kill. Okay, should be absolutely fine. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. The day right then. The perfect start. Cloud9 3-0. Opponent's map pick. They haven't really been in danger of losing any rounds. Pistol was a comprehensive victory. Boomage at the top again. Aggressive, of course, this time finding the initial kill. Oh, 87 damage for a Molotov. Even with the advantage, that one stings.
Yeah. Could be a problem later on. Inter's just aggressively jiggling the corner, waiting for a flashbang from a teammate if anyone shows up. He does see it, waiting for it. Ooh, I think he got delayed on it, or maybe just didn't peek it at all, but there we go. There's the flash, but they're around the corner. I think there was a bit of a delay in the timing there, because he probably could have had the kill if the flash had come straight away. A trade in, Icy for Rain, and it's still a 3 versus 4, but look at the health left on 2 of the players there for Cloud9. Inter's in the corner, hunt it now. They don't actually pull it, check it. He might have been able to get that kill, but now he's surely going to get traded out. Axal very nearly catching Rops inside of the bomb side. I don't know how he lived through that one, but it's not going to be for long either. 25 seconds here, and it was Axal getting another couple of kills. He's up to 8-1.
Wow. Okay. It was looking good for FaZe there. Once they got those couple of trades towards Arch, yeah, they were in and out, shaking it all about. Couldn't decide which points of access they wanted to utilize. And yeah, nice work from Inters as well. Like, looked like he was done for at the back of the bomb site there, but held his nerve. It was Boomage to open things up, but it's opening frag, push him in towards the A site. Sort of an unfortunate for Frozen considering he was completely blind. Yeah, Inters getting that 1 kill on Carrigan. There was a ton of damage output. And yeah, they get nowhere near to a plant again. That's going to have to be a partial buy. They've got maximum loss bonus going for this round, but you need the plants to really get a buy around them. So this will be Tech9 armor again. They won a couple of these on the T side of Dust 2, so don't discount them just yet. They have got a smoke for spawn, but nothing else. So you'd assume there's going to be smoke in spawn. Trying to catch them on the reload. This would be a nice time to get in there, but the smoke's not down. So you want to try and bait out those shots again. And we'll see whether they can breach the bomb site. It's going to be incredibly difficult.
Even better if they can bait out the Molotov because, oh, that's great. Puts out the HE, but Frozen catches Heavy God. You said it, Henry.
This is just what they needed. You wouldn't even bother going for this unless Icy gets 1 for the smoke. Yeah, it's done. So yeah, the timings work in their favor. Exactly what they wanted. And really clean kills on the entry as well. Running through the flames, knowing that the CT would be scrambling. Difficult to comm. They're all coming through, and you've got your nades out. Call your pants down at the back, and it's Frozen to find the killing blow that wins the round. Let's have a look at this one.
He's at 75, yeah. He slides into that kill. That's absolutely disgusting.
Oh, that's really unlucky for Cloud9. They've been playing a really impressive game. But they've made the correct choice. Keep the money strong. They won't have any loss bonus, bear in mind.
Yeah.
So you might as well hold on to these 3 weapons, especially the AWP. 5 players survived, though. A second M4 should be available. Might have got blown away in the chaos. But, yeah, nice injection of cash now for FaZe. They're going to have a lot of money for a couple of rounds here, with 5 players surviving on a partial buy and getting the bomb planted.
Wow.
Did they find the other M4? I don't think they did. So just the one.
Yeah, presumably got blown into CT spawn by a grenade that Heavy got through. Well, Icy's got the AWP now. He was playing fantastically well on Dust 2. It's a different affair on Inferno to AWP, and some even top-level AWPers don't really like it. But
players like Brokey can do disastrous things with the AWP. He's synonymous with this map and having big performances. Not so much like opening picks, but in terms of like just clutch scenarios.
Oh yeah.
He thrives in the chaos and kind of
it's some of the most entertaining Counter-Strike to watch when he's up close with the AWP.
Yeah, and Inferno lends itself to that. So it's not necessarily an AWPer's paradise, but some AWPers do thrive on this map.
Guess we'll find out if Icy is one of them. Great performance, like I said, on Dust 2, but a different affair for now. 4-1, and we are in round number 6. Bomb dropped outside of the second mid position, so still everything is open, which is super common for Inferno. Obviously, you just want to clear out top mid, you want to clear out Inferno or the banana position, and then you can decide where to go from there based on what kind of information you get. Yeah, bringing the bomb back. So it might be a B split to through CT spawn, which I think is one of the most fun tactics on this map.
The banana split?
Yeah, exactly.
Extra creamy?
Well, it just might be, because they're getting very close at the moment here. That B bomb site is not that far away from falling here. Smoke doesn't help if they're coming through CT spawn, and it definitely doesn't help when you go down through the smoke. Boomich dies early. Heavy got alone on the bomb site. Good job getting the first headshot, but he's going to get traded. Frozen. I don't think he didn't even see what he was shooting at there, but it works.
It's a bit dicey, but he somehow gets that kill. And Icy looks like he's got a good understanding. He'll be getting this kill almost certainly. Oh, that's actually a massive frag. Okay, that changes the round drastically.
Where did the bullet go?
I actually don't know. That happened to him on Dust 2 as well in that CT spawn shot.
Yeah. That's kind of devastating. Frozen was already low. Robs, though. Just a single kill on the map so far, but a very swift headshot to take down Inters. And Low is already Axile here. He's going to try and go straight for the defuse, hoping that Robs doesn't check it. A second left on it. Oh, he comes off. He might have been able to hold it there. But now it's done. Now I don't think he can do it any longer. I think he might have had it. There was 0.69 seconds left, I think.
Coming off it, finding the kill, defusing again, that was very unlikely. I think there was a...
Just kill a top banana because that takes away some of the attention. Otherwise, Brokey is pushing down while they're still fighting banana.
Yeah, right.
So just the timing between those two events.
There we go. It's the force buy. It's in. Pistols and MP9s. You want to make sure you focus on your smoke, really. Hold on to as long as you possibly can. Lock them out. Apply pressure via the clock. Nice. Deep CT smoke that lands on the boost barrier up. Eradicates that risk.
Inferno could be such a scary map when, even if the CTs only have pistols, you just know you have to get that close. Obviously, grenades is kind of the way to stop that from happening, but if you don't have the right Molotovs or whatever, then it could be weird.
So we've got Rain in CT spawn with a pop flash pinned.
Oh, you're right.
So they're hoping they can make a good read. Good smoke on either side. It all comes down to the Rain flash and how effective it is.
Grenade on top.
They are going to definitely go in towards B.
Frozen hoping to channel Happy here.
Yeah, Rain has to time this so well. Here we go. The call will be coming now. They're getting ready to execute. Flash now.
There we go. It's maybe a little bit early, but it does work beautifully.
It didn't find any of them, but they turned from it.
Yeah, with their backs against the Deagle and shut down by Frozen 5-7 in the corner. They weren't quite ready for that one either. Brokey just a one kill, but it might be enough. 15 seconds left here. And a 2-on-3, and they don't have the security to plant the bomb. We're down to 10 seconds. It's not going to get any better from here on out. Icy going for the spray down, saving his teammate, just barely planting the bomb. And Frozen with a stunning headshot takes down Boomich. It's now all on Icy. He's going to find a quick one, but Robs is on top of him. And FaZe, they steal that round.
Well played. Went about as good as it possibly could have done, right?
Oh, yeah.
The flashbang. I'm not sure how much it blinded them. Difficult to tell sometimes with the assists coming in. But the fact that they turned and they kind of got clustered up on the corner caused carnage, right? And then you can see everything still was effective. Don't get me wrong. Just A little bit funny, I suppose. And we've got a full eco. Even with the bomb down, they do not want to get involved in the war of attrition on this. They're going to be just accepting a full eco, which, as I mentioned on Dust 2, when you have a nice lead,
yes,
this is how you play by the book.
Yeah, it makes sense. Rain and Karrigan both at 3 kills. It's definitely someone to maybe think about too. We mentioned Axal, but Icy on the other side has also been playing a very cool game. Not necessarily easy playing FaZe on LAN. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it at the moment. And because they don't have anything, I mean, armor especially, the MP9s, 3 of them on the CT side should make very, very quick work of this round. If you get the bomb plant here, that would be kind of a miracle. They don't even have a flash or anything to get out of the apps, so just all the odds are stacked against them. Rops is here, ready to farm with the AK, Molotov, and he actually hears them burning, so if there's any doubt in his mind, he knows now they're definitely there. They will fall back. Roki running and shooting and strafing all over the place. Rops will get a couple of kills, make it another one at the end. Yeah, they lose 1 MP9.
Wow.
And now the money disarray once again. 97 damage. Frozen has died at the start of the last 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't think they can hold on to this one. Karrigan's been keeping their heads above water with these trades. I need a lot more of that came from. Someone needs to step up to the play now with all this aggro going on and the tension taken towards Banana. Someone needs to work out an advantageous position. Can't allow them to just run the default here and execute to the bomb site. Karrigan's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, the health is a really big problem here.
Best you can hope for is like a quick one-tap at the AK, knife out to the bomb site. You're not going to get more than one here. You're hoping they just give you a lazy peek. And there's the trade. Yeah, he's going to be done for. Had to hit that one-tap. If there's going to be any chance they won't be winning this round. It's going to be 11-7. This is the force by Anders. It's going to be tactical timeout next round.
Yeah, you would
might have to just force by again. There's no way they're winning this.
It's turned into such a better match than I was expecting at the start. I was really a bit deflated. It was fun to watch. Obviously, Brokey and Rain run wild on Dust 2, but it kind of gave you this feeling that, all right, this is just a Cloud9 team that's not really ready to play at all. But that was not the correct analysis, because they're going to be at 11-7 here. 2 rounds away from taking away Inferno from FaZe, which they themselves picked. Put us on Mirage for the 3rd and final map. Fingers crossed. I kind of want to see more out of them now. Axal dropping 20 kills in just 18 rounds is pretty good. Some exits, potentially. Yeah, a lot of exits. All right. They've got every single one. That's something.
It's definitely something. The money's still pretty decent for Cloud9, but losing all 5 members of the squad, certainly not ideal.
Here we go. They have 5 chances right here. The Cloud9 side to close this out.
FaZe still one of the most tenacious teams of Counter-Strike history.
That's so hard to put away. That is true. That's worth pointing out. Historically, you can have them up against the wall and somehow they just keep surviving all the way into overtime. That's happened many, many times. So I'm sure Cloud9 would love to dodge that experience for now and just kind of celebrate this and move on to play Mirage. A great boost here. Should be the kill happening on the other side. And it will be Axal with his 21st kill.
They have dominated Banana. The analysts were discussing, like, would they be able to handle this sort of play? Would they be able to break through when FaZe are just so good at operating this side of the map?
Yes.
They've dealt with it no problem, especially on the T side. Like, have done so. A couple of rifles, a MAC-10, 2 Deagles. Rifles in the hands of Inters and Boomich. Axal will make do with the MAC-10. It's going to be Frozen be tested once again. Very good short player usually, and this time he does some damage, but it's going to be down to Karrigan to find a couple of kills. He does just that. Anders now needs to try and stay alive. His objective is to allow the rotations to come through. They do. There might not be enough here. Back and forth we go. Even keel for now. Good damage inflicted, but not quite enough. Rain will be leaving Rops in another clutch scenario here. He's coming in from shorts. No utility. They've got a Molotov, actually. The Molotov short he's done for. They bring it in towards the kitchen. Rops will have a smoke and a flash himself, hoping that someone walks into his crosshair, but they are staying put.
And a kit as well, so there is a bit of time here, but you're right. He was really praying that there was going to be, you know, a quick 1 versus 1 here. A simple mistake from IC could have done it. I think now he's wasted quite a bit of time, and he still has no idea where anybody is. They're staying put here on the Cloud9 side. They're not going to give him any information for free. And I think he's already made the choice to say, all right, if we don't want to play, then we'll try again next round. Well done on Cloud9 here. I think you are right about Karrigan wanting to stay alive, but it kind of, at the end of it, felt like all the FaZe members were just fighting alone. Karrigan alone, Rain coming in from the market alone, and there was no real...
Rain came back. And they are not going to force buy. I tell a lie, so it's going to be the eco here.
Okay. You could have justified forcing into this round, right?
I think so. It's not a requirement. A lot of teams would do it.
You know the economy is going to be bad on the CT side, but I guess they did steal an AK on Rain there, so maybe it would have been tricky to do enough damage. Either way, the Deagle is the real threat. Well, the Deagles. There's one on Inters as well.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, they're trying to run boost in CS2. Bold move.
I mean, your Glocks anyway. Might as well give it a go. And, well, there's our kill. Frozen, given the task of defending that M4, should be no problem. Patrick should be his all day long. It's going to be broken.
Been a minute since we've seen that kind of play from him, but it's a welcome return. Rob's surely going to be dead on this one. Yeah, unfortunate. Just trying not to breathe too heavily inside of the smoke. Just please don't. Well, if they win this round, the money is definitively going to be gone for FaZe, and Cloud9 could even take a bit of a round lead here. Flash into the corner, but Frozen stands his ground. Smoke on top, and Icy. Yeah, he had to either push that, or they would have to give up that entire attack and relocate somewhere else on the map. So, very important kill. Leaves just one player, but there is a rotation. Rain already running there, so they're kind of going mid and B and leaving A pretty much undefended. It looks like Boomich is going to take advantage of that. Could be a huge play for Boomich if he can make his way out onto the A side. Only broken here and just deleted. Heavy God. If you would have asked me, like, how is Heavy God going to fit into this lineup? I said, but that's going to take a while before he can sort of fully acclimatize to all of this, but so far it seems to be working very well.
Yeah, he hasn't had to do anything too spectacular so far, but it literally is the first outing. It's going to take him some time to get into the swing of things. I know he does speak Russian, but I'm not sure like how well. I'm sure it's not his first choice in Counter-Strike.
Probably not, but yeah, what an interesting scenario. Karrigan and Rain obviously going to be saving that, but that call was made the second that Brokey died there. So, going to be tied up, and these two M4s will be the only real thing they have to work with in the next round phase. So, pretty impressive stuff here. Cloud9 soldiering on for the moment. Icy, again, like, Icy and I think Axel were the two top players on Inferno.
Yep.
He's back at it again.
Oh, that is a... Well, here we go. Another gun round at least for FaZe. That was the eco, technically, with a saved couple of rifles. They now got pretty much full buy, but they've lost Brokey early on the 4 and 4. Does not feel good on the CT side. Rain, long range spray. Lost him a couple of kills. Have you got an Axel? That is a potent duo.
Yeah, it's really working out for them. And a determined fight here for FaZe. They wanted to fight in the middle. They had 4 players there. One of them was smoked off of the window and really got into the fight, but they were still pushing short and connector, so they really, really wanted to try and win this fight early on against Cloud9. And if you can do that on the CT side, if you can stop the Ts from having the mid control, obviously strategically that puts you in a really powerful position. But now, a bit of a different question. Karrigan and Rob's left 2 versus 4 here. Bomb still not to be picked up, but they are waiting. I like this from Cloud9. Different pace, slow it down. You know FaZe are going to be sweating in this round.
There's still a chance there. Karrigan's patience may prevail. It's good for 1. And maybe even 3 Anders. He has really been playing well in the individual mechanics today. He's had his moments, and this could be a chance for him to actually win a 1 versus 1 against Inters. Can he pull it off?
Sick. display. He almost had the headshot against Inters, and 30 seconds left. The bomb's right there with him, so he knows Inters has to step out and fight him. Down to 23 seconds. How long do you let this go on for? Karen's got a bit of a health advantage, but he doesn't have any head armor either, and the AK on the other side, and they could shoot him up pretty quickly. He's just there. Perfect time. A massive clutch coming out from Carrigan. FaZe famously are able to make almost any comeback, so it's a good start for Cloud9, but by no means is his job done.
Oh, certainly not. Brokey doesn't seem to think so. This time we'll find the opening kill against Boomich. We're struggling with these opening frags the last few rounds, but to be Cloud are not wasting any time. You know, Rain is segregated to the corner.
Oh my god.
Nice shot from Brokey once again. And advantage maintained. 1 minute 30 on the clock. It's a very fast round from Cloud9. Next objective, try and get the bomb planted if possible, but it's in the back of Icy. He's currently at the top of the steps, working his way towards connected, so they might be going for the long con here. Change things up.
Did he see it? I think he did. Frozen. He's got a bit of an idea, and he's going to catch him. Inters a little bit too far out. Icy, once again, alone, attempting to clutch it. He's been close a couple of times. He's even had one. Hunting down Frozen. That's going to be a free kill, and he has the bomb. This is interesting. If he clutches this one, Henry, young player up against one of the strongest teams in the world, making a bit of a name for himself, potentially.
He faked the death cam to suggest he was jumping in window.
Yeah.
And actually made his way into B. He's timed it perfectly. Brokey had to respect that he could come from murder hole. And this, okay, I was about to build up some epic clutch, but it goes down. But still, great effort. The planting of the bomb planted. Did more than he thought he would. And nice round from Brokey as well. Gets himself, what, 3 kills?
Yes. Yeah, I think he's hoping that Molotov is forcing someone forward so that he can just catch them as they're running away, but obviously didn't work out that way. Game 6-5. We are going into the round number 12 here and almost losing to Brokey early on, but he does get dropped fairly low. So a bit of a mid-victory early on for Cloud9.
Final round. Guns are not great on the T side as Robs finds the opening kill here. Takes down the Danger Man, but they swiftly respond. That's going to be Inters bringing it back to a 4-4.
Oh, hold on.
Playing heads-up Counter-Strike here. Robs is going to sneak through the smoke. Spots one. Incredibly difficult shot, but one he absolutely nails.
Yeah. Quite a risk for Robs to take, but it's cool to see him do that kind of thing. Get a little bit of confidence back, perhaps. And they kind of have to respect it. They want to go back and make sure that Robs isn't still playing close to that top mid position, because obviously then he's going to know everything about where they're doing. So yeah, they return to find an empty mid, 50 seconds. I don't know. If they smoke connector and run for B, it's possible, I guess. Or maybe they don't smoke it at all. They just challenge anyone that's there. Rain is going to spot them out, but they might try and see if they can run down. It's right in his forehead. What's going on? Carrigan and Rain. Or it's just Rain getting a couple of kills.
Get a taste of this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unless Icy can perform another spectacular clutch, it's going to be quite a disappointing. Did have the jump on him as well. Just did nail the first shot. But they are going to buy. The bomb being planted is going down to the 1 versus 1. They're still going to invest into this. The loss bonus accumulating. 7-7 though. Cloud9 have closed the gap, looking for a debut victory here of full groups. Boomich opening frag. Robs trying to sneak out of the Palace position. Doesn't work for him at all. Fledgling roster as well. They've recently added 2 new members. NIP have actually been a squad for some time now with Wrinkle, and honestly, I think they could cause some damage there.
I swore I wouldn't get back on that NIP pain train. Promised myself, Henry.
Just one last ride.
Just one more ride.
Come on.
Well, let's see. I'll leave it.
But my point is, imagine that it's FaZe and G2 in the
that would be devastating.
Delicious.
In every way. And delicious, yeah, you're right. A little bit of a mix of both, really.
We've got to get there first. So FaZe have not, by any means, lost this game yet.
No.
Just letting you know the context as Boomich will open things up. Spray for the smoke. They are absolutely owning it on the CT side. They're not going to check for this. As long as he gets 1 kill.
And Inters. He could have made the mistake of shooting Frozen first, but he didn't. He just held his cool. That's very nice.
Ooh, okay, Brokey. Fancy this one. Oh,
it'd be fun. Yeah. Oh my god, Boomich just fired up. Let's go. And this time it just didn't really work out for him. Being a B anchor on Mirage is just not that much fun. Long stretches of boredom. You have to try and retake the A-bomb site almost alone, and then eventually they just run you down while you're sleeping. Karrigan maybe realizing it's a bit of a stack. I don't know how many people he saw there, maybe just the one, but once they catch on, they should be good to go.
Should be. Karrigan should have no problem here. Double kill on the menu. And one he devours with room for dessert. Gets the third. 2 players remaining. Not much to say about this round. It's going to be 10-9, a one-round game.
Well, we did warn everybody. FaZe are hard to get rid of.
Yeah, like just when you think you've got them, they strike back. That round from Frozen in the B-bomb site. 2 versus 3. Light work of it. If they have a clean round here, this one's going to go the distance. That's got overtime written all over it, if you ask me.
I'd welcome it at this point. I think it's been a very cool game. I really like this. These 2 teams have delivered in terms of the entertainment. Inters, get a kill, you steal a rifle. That's about the best we could hope for here. Not going to be on Rops, though, as he will win the last couple of fights for himself. So you're right.
This one's wide open. Let's have a look. FaZe pulled the previous round back. Limited the finances of Cloud9 somewhat. A couple of MP9s here. Here we go, a bit of aggression, Anders. The AWP in towards underpass.
I like it. Yeah, it wasn't top mid, but we'll take it. Unfortunately for them, there's nobody here. Obviously, you're hoping that there's a T player that's just swinging the corner a bit carelessly, but it's not really the case. How long can you keep this underpass play around for, though? Eventually, if you start losing at the A-bomb side, you just have to try and get out of there. A lot of damage. Boomich. I think he got leg shot as well, but Brokey will take him down eventually. Grenade on top. Somehow Brokey gets to live through that one, and Robs, he already tried to sneak through the smoke once and didn't really work out for him. He's going to respectfully wait it out this time.
FaZe has come to the brakes for a second. They have 4 players ready to explode in towards the A site. Waiting for any sort of B apartment push on the other side of the map.
I feel like the slowdown is what they do so well. IC pushing forward with the AWP. It's all or nothing for him. The flash is actually somehow working out. He gets one more. Inters swings wide on the other side with the AK. It's Brokey to go down, and Frozen and Rops left 2 versus 3.
Oh, Karrigan had the team flash, Anders.
Yeah, he did. Couldn't see a single thing. Heavy got here.
He had him dead to rights as well. They got him off the angle. There was an easy shot there, but he was blind.
That's devastating.
Seeing it from Karrigan's POV would tell the full story, but you could see like he was up there with the flashbang dance.
Those are definitely not easy shots for Icy to hit. Even if they did team flash it, it's a high octane moment. Rops will get one, only 10 seconds. Absolutely no reason to fight him whatsoever. That's the only way he can win, is if you try and battle him out, and they're not going to. So 12-10, 2 chances for Cloud9.
Oh, that was the round they had 2 MP9s as well.
Yeah.
Icy can't believe his luck. He turns in the flashbang. Yeah, he's definitely made some very impressive calls in the face of adversity.
Here we go.
12-10, one more round, Anders, for Cloud9 to win their debut game.
How sick is that?
Against FaZe, no less.
Icy trying his luck, but probably take more than that to get rid of FaZe. Molotov into a smoke, and Frozen says, you know what? I don't think anyone's holding it on the other side. I'm going to roll the dice, walk through, hope I can get an opening. Rain is on the other side here. Let's see if they can collapse. One good kill here towards B, and it is on, and they should be able to get to it. But Exile finds the timing. Heavy God takes down Karrigan. And now it's 5 versus 3. Disaster striking here for FaZe. It's Frozen to try and bring this game back. He's done very well so far, but he needs another kill towards that B-bomb side. And again, Inter's playing it very smartly. He's not really fighting. He's just saying, all right, I'll give you a bit of space, but you have no idea where I am. 3 versus 4. They really want to spot Inters. They know he's the anchor. They know that he's somewhere here, but they just don't have the information yet. So, oh, finally they catch him. Maybe a little too passive. I can't believe he lives. How's that happened? Frozen can't land the kill against Boomich. How has it gone so desperately wrong? Well, now it's back. Brokey shows up, handles business. Warbang shot through the bench to take down Inters, and it's a 2 versus 2 now. FaZe fighting to stay alive in the best of 3, but they've got some of the best men on it here. A peek. Icy nearly goes down. He's 21 health, and do they just try and save? They don't have a lot of money here. They've got to be really careful. Heavy God still wants to test out the issue, but you've got to remember, if you lose this one, it could be straight into overtime. Moving forward, making a bit of noise. You have the kid, obviously. There's Icy with one. He picks up the kill, and Robs to take it in return. I think that's the clock running out, so brave attempt here, but all they'll save is the AWP as FaZe take one more step towards overtime.
My God, that would have been the most heartbreaking way to give that round up if Frozen looking to establish themselves in Tier 1 Counter-Strike, and regardless of the end of losing this overtime, I think they've put down a bit of a clinic today. It's a statement performance.
Nearly catching it, Boomich. The grenade might still get him. It's a touchdown for Robs. What a way to get an entry. That's so unlikely. And Icy, one of the rare times that we've seen him miss a kill, and might have even been one of the easier shots there to hit, but at least he doesn't die. 4-on-5 here. First round of overtime. And FaZe, in spite of that, early advantage, they don't just pull the trigger on the A-bomb side. They really want to slow it down. Looks like they're going to be smoking the window again from T-spawn, potentially. Or maybe, yeah, there we go. Try and re-aggress on this Heavy God. Has he flown under the radar? Smoke with the flashbang, I should say. It nearly killed Rain, it looked like, but at least Axel gets one in return. Robs shooting Icy in the back. And I think that should be the round here.
I think you might be right. First round of overtime here has led us to a 4-on-2. Trying to show a bit more presence towards middle. Hasn't worked out for them. Robs dealing with it admirably. Looking for his third kill here.
I feel like Heavy God could have won that battle against Rain at top mid. That probably would have changed the round a fair bit, but just not this time. Yeah, bomb planted and enters an Axel. Can't really do anything with it. So, FaZe continue. They've been here so many times. Like, they must be the most well-drilled team in the world at having these kind of close games that almost slip away, and then so I'm sure they're used to it by now. Axel, though, adding to his own stat line, 24 kills. He was lights out as well on Inferno. Bit of a comeback, game for him individually.
Whatever happened to this series, they put on a very good show today.
Oh yeah,
the debut of this roster, first time on LAN.
I feel like they're going to get robbed a little bit if they don't win it. People are just going to look at the score and say, oh yeah, it was 2-1, FaZe 1, we expected that. Oh, there's Heavy God. Good entry, but Roki's on the other side. Ready to put him on ice. Axel wants to make the jump, and he'll risk it right in front there. Rob said to be pushed forward for the Molotov. He wanted to help out his teammate. Otherwise, Brokey would have been isolated in that position, so understand what Rob's trying to do, but he just got caught on that one. Arrogant, high-risk play through the smoke. He wants to catch them, but Inter's absolutely ready for it here, and Brokey's going to get hunted down. It's Boomich through the smoke. It's just Frozen left. Two of them, almost three of them, are kind of low on health, but none of that matters. You have to get the ball rolling into this bomb site if you want to try and clutch this one.
Not really much Frozen can do, I'm afraid.
Got a smoke and a kid. There's one. That was a high health player. 3 left. There's another one. You have to go for this. You've said you're kind of low on health, but still, the smoke and the kid, I say, give us the entertainment. Oh, he's almost got that line up. He knows that someone was there. He tries to tap it. There's still time. They're going to... There's one, but Inters will catch him through the smoke. That's nearly a 1.
Yeah, agreed.
They just need one more.
Very nice Counter-Strike.
Well, now it's on Cloud9 to try and get a little bit of overtime for themselves. They're running out of runway. Heavy God in the middle. He has Rops on the other. He's tried this maneuver a couple of times. He checks this, then he goes to check top mid. Oh, make an escape. It doesn't do too much damage.
Didn't take any damage though. So Rops will live to fight another day.
Where do they go? Looks like Inters is repositioning to go up to the palace, so you can play that position for a lurk, even for a B attack if you want to, but looks like they're bringing the bomb back around this way too, so it's kind of starting to draw a bit of a picture of an eventual A attack with a double presence from mid. And honestly, FaZe are set up perfectly for this. Look at this, 3 people towards the middle. If this mid portion of the attack dies, the rest is going to be very hard to put together. I think FaZe have figured this out.
This one's for the win, ladies and gents. Nice job, Frozen. Playing like a man possessed today. Really showing us what he's made of. Impact across the board. Looks like it might be enough here. Boomich walking into certain death. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a great effort from Cloud9 today. They had FaZe on the ropes multiple times, but it is going to be FaZe Clan walking away.